3 times the size, giving the GT6 a major edge for long-lasting performance. For imaging, the GT6 brings a larger sensor size, allowing for more impressive portrait shots. For display, the GT6 brings the industry's best and only 6,000 hybrid display. And for battery experience, the GT6 brings a larger 5,500 milliampere hour battery and faster 120 watt faster charge. The comparison is even more striking. The GT6 exceeds these smartphones in most areas, offering a very competitive product. There's no competition at all with phones in the same price segment. The Realme GT6 exceeds these phones with cutting-edge technologies. Now let's turn to the price. The price of our GT6 premium flagship killer with 8 GB RAM, 256 GB ROM is €599. But at Realme, we are committed to exceeding expectations for our users, right? So let's make the price even better. With all the cutting-edge tech inside, $599 is already an insanely competitive price. So how much lower can we make it? For a limited time, you can purchase the Realme GT6 for as low as €549. With 12 GB RAM and 256 GB ROM, the GT6 is priced at $699, and with 16 GB RAM and 512 GB ROM, the GT is priced at $799. And for a limited time, we are also offering discounts for these 2 variants, reducing the price by €100. So $599 for the 12 GB RAM, 256 GB ROM variant, and $699 for the 16 GB RAM, 256 ROM variant. And included with this price, we're also including the Buds Air 6 and the 120 watt charger, a special free bundle offer valued up to €899. Now only costs €699, yeah, saving up to €200. For those who order between June 20th and July 4th, in Italy particularly, the 16 GB version has a €50 extra trade-in discount. It costs only €649 after the trade-in. Now let's turn to the GT6T, our performance flagship killer. With 8 GB RAM and 256 GB ROM, the GT6T is priced at $549. But again, we can do better to our user, right? So let's exceed expectations for the GT6T with an exclusive limited time discount. For a performance flagship killer, $549 is already a very competitive price with many of the same cutting-edge features as the GT6. So just how much lower can we make it? For a limited time, you can purchase the Realme GT6T for as low as €399. We are offering the same bundle offer for the GT6T, including the Buds Air 6 and the charger. Only 399 euros for 649 euros valued bundle from June 24th and July 4th. Additionally, Realme GT6T 12GB version will be available from Amazon Prime Day. Stay tuned for more surprises. Here's one final look at all of our products introduced today. The Realme GT6 Premium Flagship Killer, the Realme GT6T Performance Flagship Killer, and the Realme Buds Air 6 and Air 6 Pro, our best buds products ever, designed for pure sound. Between June 20th and July 4th, these bundle offers will be available. GT6 series are available in following these channels, and thanks for the support from our partners. Thank you everyone for attending today's GT6 series launch event here in beautiful Milan. Let's popularize cutting-edge technology for young users around the world. And GT is back. Let's make it real. Thank you.
Thank you all for your attention on the product introduction of the Realme GT6 series. Now let's move on a very special segment of this event, an AI roundtable discussion. AI for young, revolutionizing youth digital lifestyles.
Every era has its own pioneers. The ones who are not easily satisfied. The ones who look forward, not back. The ones with the courage to step into the unexplored. Because they're after something never before seen. They're after the next. For these technology pioneers, the tip of a new wave is the only place to be. For what's further from shore is also closer to the next. With AI, the era of next is now.
Next AI can handle all the
Where
things.
AI understands just what you need in an intuitive way. Where AI seamlessly completes those things you most want to avoid. Where AI proactively predicts your next move and helps you stay one step ahead. Welcome to the next AI universe. It's still the real world, but much better. Today, we make it real. Stay ahead on your journey for the next. Realme Next AI.
What does it mean to be young?
There's no certain way of being young.
There's no certain age of being young.
That's why at Realme, we're committed to listening to our users.
And not only to listening, but to really understanding them.
I guess a part of being young is about being ambitious and having big expectations for life.
You also have big expectations for the things in your life.
At Realme, our goal is to exceed those expectations
And bring you cutting-edge technology. That's what all of us here aim for.
in everything we do. And then there's beauty, which means different things for different people. What stands out in you is what makes you unique. You don't always have to blend in.
That's what we believe.
And that's why we create tech products with standout designs. But sometimes, being young is just about...
Ladies and gentlemen, please take your seats. We start again our event. Let's warmly welcome the host, Daudo Valley, Vice President of IASEC International 1112.
Hello, everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to all our guests here in Milan and also watching us from all over the world through the live streaming. I am honored to be here with you, representing the world's largest youth-run organization, which is ISAC, to moderate and host this session on artificial intelligence for youth and how it's creating a revolution in our lives, especially in our digital lifestyles. So while preparing for this session, I asked a lot of questions to AI so that I could get myself ready for it. I think today I will not need to ask AI because we have an all-star lined up of AI experts here with us, which we will delve into the cutting-edge technology of artificial intelligence and explore the development of trends of AI technology as well as the innovation in the mobile industry. So without further ado, I would ask you to join me to welcome my panelists, starting from Francis Wong, the head of product marketing at Realme. Please give a warm welcome to Francis. Come, Francis. Next panelist we have is Jishuan Wang, Director of AI Technology at Realme. Welcome, Jishuan. We are also delighted to be joined by Rita El-Khoury, which is the Senior Editor of Android Authority. Welcome, Rita. Can see a big round of applause for Rita there. Next one is Joyce Macedo, which is joining us from Brazil. It's a presenter and Chief Content Officer at Loop Infinito. Next panelist we have is Moldy Satria. Moldy is a tech reviewer from Sobat Ape. Welcome, Moldy. Last but not least, we have Gaurav Chaudhary, Technical Guruji. Welcome. Excellent. So here we are in Milan with a very diverse panel. And we will start looking at the development trends of AI technology. And ladies first, I will start with you, Rita. So from your professional experience, Rita, how is technology driving the continuous evolution in the mobile industry, especially with the current surge of AI technology? What are your thoughts on that?
Yeah. AI and technology basically is everything for the mobile phone industry. For the last few decades, every single technology advancement has led to a lot of innovation that have completely changed our lives and made them easier and a little bit more fun. I still remember when 4G first launched, and we kind of expected it to just make our internet faster. But with time, we realized it completely changed the way we use our phones. So, for example, now I see people in the Paris metro live streaming movies on their phones, and I can video call my parents back home in Lebanon and have a conversation with them just like I'm in the same room with them. And real-time mobile gaming has become a new normal for so many users. AI is obviously the latest buzzword in the tech world. And it's been on our phones for so many years at this point. It makes our photos a little better. It has improved so many tidbits here and there in our mobile experience. But generative AI is just on a whole other level. It's not just about making my and your photos better. It's about making our phones more efficient, more intuitive, and more personal as well. AI and specifically Gen AI can understand me and my habits so well that it can predict my needs just before I even think of them. So it can prepare replies to my emails and curate playlists for my music depending on my mood or what I'm doing. And Gen AI is obviously here to stay. According to a Counterpoint report, by 2027, so in just like 3 years' time, 40% of smartphones on the market will be powered by Gen AI, and they will surpass half a billion in shipments. That's not just a statistic on paper, that's just a glimpse into a future where our phones aren't just like smart, but they're also a little bit clairvoyant and the most personal and the smartest assistant we can have. And as someone who's seen the mobile phone industry grow since the mid-2000s until now, this is like a future I'm really, really excited about. And I think that we're just scratching the surface at this point and there's a cliche sentence, but it's true here. The best is yet to come with Gen AI.
The best is yet to come. Thanks, Rita. And we can see that this development of the technology has a huge impact on the world of smartphones. And with smartphones becoming more integrated with advanced AI capabilities, I think this transformation will really shape the future. The best is yet to come, as you said. But let's see how it really looked like. And here I will turn to Francis. Francis, AI is already shaking up things in the mobile space. We have seen it before in the launch of the GT6. And could you share with us the latest trends in AI and describe the key characteristics of an AI smartphone?
So right now, I think most of the smartphone brands who has a global presence has already joined the lines of AI. And currently, there are a few directions that different brands are approaching. For example, AI imaging, the photography, is a field that certainly every brand has been focusing a lot. Realme has put a lot of efforts. This time we've launched the AI night vision, which has never been seen in any of the smartphone. So you see with the capability of AI, the night vision capability of the Realme GT has been outperformed a lot of other competitors. So the next direction we're working on is we want to use AI to make sure that every pictures you take can be more clear than before. So I think this is a big direction that every brand will work on too. Another direction will be more focusing on the efficiency. For example, now brands are working on how you do the translation of the languages and how you make the smartphone to understand your intention better. The AI Smart Loop we've launched is one in this field. So I think the imaging system and the efficiency system, those are the two things that all the smartphone brands are working on.
Excellent, excellent. Thanks, Francis. I think there is an exciting future. There is like kind of a marriage between AI and smartphones, and we can't really put them separated. But what do our dream team of global youth reps, and we have here some global youth reps, what do they see from AI-powered phones for the future? And I will start with Moldy. I'll start with you. And I'd like to ask you, like, how would you use AI to make interacting with phones more engaging and more intuitive?
Well, since I really into the smartphone gaming on smartphones, I would like to see AI more implemented in smartphone games. We already see some of the PC games using AI. But sooner or later, it's gonna come to the mobile games as well. But because if the NPC in the games runs on AI, they can give different response, not like a repeated response, and they can also make decisions. That will make the storyline of the games is much more unpredictable, and then it's gonna be a lot of fun if AI on the will be used massively in the smartphone games.
Excellent, excellent, excellent perspective on gaming there. How about you, Gaurav? What cool AI features would you design to make everyday tasks more fun, more easier on the phones?
Well, I'll give you this example coming from my country, India, because we have a huge market for smartphones. And even from the global standard, I mean, smartphones are the real enablers right now. And I would want kind of a customized AI, especially for students, wherein imagine there's an AI tutor which is completely customized as per the needs of a particular student. Maybe the new learning style, maybe about how's the learning efficiency, how's the speed. So just think of smartphones as the real enablers for all the students, and using the power of AI, we can truly harness the potential, and I think we can create a better environment for learning and to progress for all the students.
Okay, also on the learning perspective. Joyce, would you like to add any innovative AI advancements that would you bring to enhance music and video experiences for users?
Yes, I really believe that AI can boost our creativity. I know that's a lot of people that think the opposite of this, but I see it as something that can assist us to create a music or a video, not to replace the artists, obvious. We have a lot of features these days, like you can use noise cancellation in your videos. You can use a tool to pick key topics on a long video and make a short video. I am a journalist / really small content creator, so I do all by myself, and I'm a terrible video editor, for example. So I need all of these tools, and I think it's really helpful, and we can give more to the people. Everybody can do a lot of different things, and of course, just assist, not to replace. This is an important discussion.
Don't worry, I'm also a terrible video editor. So anyway, I think these kind of features, it's what we are all waiting for. And the question is really how we can bring them to life, right? How we can make it real. And I think here, Zhixuan, you can give a great perspective on how everyone is excited about it. So from your perspective, how is Realme addressing these expectations and turning them into reality?
Yes, as an AI professional, actually I'm even more excited about this. And the excitement of AI is real. And for Realme, we are not only riding the wave, we are leading the wave. We do this in two ways. One is we really getting to know our users. And second is by pushing the boundaries of the technology. We spend a lot of time on researching what young people need and what they want from AI technologies. And the research really guides our strategy priorities. That means, well, focusing on the AI features that really enhance our young users' digital lifestyles, whether it's take photos, it's gaming, or just get things done quicker. And for example, we have AI-powered camera features. We are talking about here is like a smart scene recognition, object tracking, and the AI object removal and AI night visions. Those truly advanced technology let our users to be able to take the pro levels photos and videos. And for our gamers, and we are using AI to allocate the computing resources to keep the game running smoothly and lag-free. And we commit to be the leader of the AI. It's backed by the significant investment, which allows us to explore the cutting-edge technologies like the on-device machine learning, natural language processing, and like the image generation, those stuff. And I think this will blur the line between what our young users want and what Realme products delivers.
Excellent, excellent. Thanks, Zhixuan. And it's great the centricity that you put on the user as well to develop all these solutions. And we can really see that AI is no longer a buzzword as it was some years ago. Now it's a reality, and we see how it's really shaping the way we are interacting with the digital world. So we will say at Realme, and I will turn now to Francis to see how are we making sure that AI lives up to the promise, right? And Francis, here the question I have for you is that the AI isn't tied just for one product or application, you know. It progresses through collaborative efforts across a wide range of industries, and I think we saw that from the launch. So from a corporate perspective, how is Realme really driving AI development?
Yeah, I think Realme has two advantages. One is that we have our global presence, especially we are very strong in markets like India and Southeast Asia, where those are the market that is very matured and with lots of different young consumers. So with understanding of their demands, we can develop better products. That is why we were the first brand to launch many of the first product in the world, like we holds the world's fastest charging smartphone. We were the first brands introduced the quad camera. Those are all based on our understanding of the local users. Well, with this understanding of the users, we can develop better AI features. And with that, because we're on Jia enough, we can work with different tech giants and partners to work new AI features. For example, today we can see Google is here, Qualcomm is here. We have 33 partners worldwide working with us on developing new AI features. Tech giants likes to work with us because we are a new brand, we are on Jia, we don't have big term and conditions when working with them. So it's our advantage. Plus that, I think there's one advantage that everyone believes Realme holds. That is, we may not be the best brands in terms of making new technology breakthroughs, making new innovations, but in terms of making the cost down, making the new technology available to more and make the cost lower, that is what Realme is good at. So making affordable AI, making the AI for more people, that is our mission and that is what we are good at.
Thanks for those insights, Francis. I think it's really, really inspiring to see how Realme is really committed to democratizing AI and technology for young users. I guess I may consider also that for a gift for my daughter because it's really accessible. Thanks for those insights. And I think there are some initiatives that Realme have done as well, like the Next AI Technology IP and the AI plus UI popular plan, which is really testifying what you just mentioned. Thanks for that, Francis. I will go back to our youth reps, and I think we touched a little bit on the learning and innovation sector in the previous question, Gaurav, and I would like to deep dive a little bit on that and see from your perspective, how do AI-powered smartphones impact your daily life, especially in terms of learning and innovation from a youth perspective? How do you see that?
I'll give you two examples. One is while I'm browsing. You know, you spoke about learning, and we often learn from different websites. But because, we all have a busy routine sometimes, and it's very difficult to read a full-page article and then understand what is it about. Features like summarization sometimes is very helpful. You can browse across 10 articles in just like 10 minutes and just get the key pointers. Sometimes you get huge documents, maybe a long press release, but just using AI, I can always summarize it and just get the key points which are very important. Second feature, which is very important for me as a content creator, is while I'm clicking pictures, and it's not always the case that I get a clean background. There's always someone behind ruining that picture. So just before posting, in just a click, I can delete that background object. I think these are the two things. And the third one, which I really look forward to try, is the night vision in the GT6, because I think using the power of AI, if we can get some good low light videos, what's better than that? Because sometimes is the thing wherein you don't have the entire studio with you. You just have the smartphone and there's no good lighting available. But with the AI, we can get that. And yeah. These are a few things that I've been using and I really look forward to use.
Okay, excellent. Francis, I don't know if you want to add any point on this one or if we pass to the work sector. You want to add something on this?
I think what Guru has just mentioned and what Joyce has just mentioned, it just proved that there are a lot of things smartphone brands can do. There are a lot of features that are unsatisfied here today. I think one brand alone cannot satisfy them all, but learning from each other, making progress together, we can achieve there.
Definitely, definitely. Rita, what about work? In what ways AI-powered features in smartphones can empower young professionals like ourselves to excel in their careers and achieve their professional goals? How do you see that?
AI features in smartphones are super important for young professionals, and they can really improve their productivity in personally ways I could not have imagined when I first held my first smartphone many years ago. I'll give you, again, a couple of examples based on my personal professional use cases. I use voice assistants a lot to check my schedule, add reminders, add calendar events, even send messages and replies on the go when I'm in a rush. And I even asked my voice assistant for the weather in Milan before coming to know what to pack, and I still overpacked, but that's on me. And then what Gaurav said, summarizing articles and PDF documents. That's extremely important for any professional because you have to deal with so many files and documents in your life. And personally, I have to read dozens and dozens of news articles every day to stay on top of what's happening. And there's no time for me to do that. So I use the summarize feature a lot to stay on top of things, so I can have the time needed to actually be creative and write my own articles, do my own tests, and write my own reviews. And the third one, English is only my third language. It's not my first one or second one. So I'm always afraid of making some typos while writing or using the wrong sentence structure sometimes. So I use the AI spelling and grammar features on my phones in order to make sure that I'm not making any mistakes and that my English is correct. And they help me a lot in drafting outlines, articles, making sure everything is correct. I think these kinds of features and many more like them that are AI-powered can be super important for young professionals, especially for everyday tasks that take way too long, because they can make them faster, easier, more efficient. And these features will become extremely important in the future if young professionals want to stay competitive in the workforce and be as productive as their colleagues in the field.
Definitely. I think we will all get some tips from you on how to use all these features. Let's turn a little bit the perspective into the social life, right? Because, of course, social life, entertainment, and personal growth are part of what means to be young. And Joyce, a question to you as a young leader, how do you think that AI-powered social features on smartphones will help young people like yourself to build real connections and community, not only locally, but also at a global scale?
I think that AI can build bridges. Rita was talking about language. I'm from Brazil. In Brazil, we speak Portuguese, not Spanish. And just 5% of Brazilians can communicate in English, and just 1% is fluent. So it's really difficult to create this boundary, to pass these boundaries. And I think that AI can do it for us, especially in our smartphones. I think that features like real-time translation, AI dubbing voice, I sound much better in Portuguese. I can communicate better. And I think when you use this to really create bridge between the young people, especially.
Definitely. Building bridges and eliminating barriers, definitely. And Moldy, from your perspective, how the AI features in smartphones will help young people to have healthier lifestyles and improve their overall well-being, which we know is one of the main topics at the moment, the well-being on young people. How do you think AI will help on that?
Well, actually, there's a lot of AI can help us to make healthier lifestyles. The first one is AI can be used to personalize activity suggestions based on our previous activities, goals, and health conditions. And AI can be used to optimize the result. And then AI can be used to monitor vital signs. So if you have like some kind of conditions, AI can detect the potential health issues and make an early intervention, and also proactive healthcare. And the second thing is AI also can be used to make a diet plan, which I really need it. And
not in Italy.
Yeah, not in Italy, okay. And also tracking calories just from a glance from a smartphones, and they can approximate the calories. And also the most important thing is like if you have some allergies, so AI can can help in that sectors. Not only on the physical side, but also in the mental health. AI can help us to analyze our sleeping patterns and then improve our sleep quality.
Excellent.
So there's a lot of.
Excellent. It's incredible to see some concrete examples on how AI is already transforming your lives. But let's look at the broader perspective. And here I will ask you, Francis, your views regarding the concept of AI to benefit everybody, right? Benefits for all. So how does Realme ensure that the AI-powered experiences remain inclusive and accessible to diverse youth populations around the world?
I think for Realme to make sure that we can let AI to satisfy the demands of more people, what matters the most is that we have to remain our advantages which we have achieved in terms of the hardware. Because when Realme was just stepped into the smartphone industry, we were a new brand and nobody believed Realme. Well, with those few years, they have seen that there are many records were broken by Realme. That is because we know what are the consumers we are targeting at and what are the markets we want to be aggressive. And with that kind of advantages, so users nowadays enjoys better hardware than before. So AI technology basically is software. So for software as well, that Realme will not just work with those software giants and developing new AI technologies, but as well as Realme will remain its initial mission, that is to bring technology more affordable to all. So that is something we will never forget. So imagine many years back, the smartphone used to be very expensive. It's normal that people buy smartphone about 500 euros. But nowadays, you can buy a smartphone at 100 euros, even 50 euros. So I think for AI as well, it will be like this one day. It's not just for with Realme, but with every smartphone brands working together.
Excellent. And it's not just affordable, but it's also feature-rich. So we can see a real premium product affordable to everybody. And this, I think, it's really pushing the boundaries of technology to benefit like more young people around the world. So that's really inspiring. So we are almost at the close of our session. I opened with Rita, and I would like to close the session with you, Francis, by asking you about the future, right? And your vision. So what advancements and innovation do you foresee in AI technology and AI smartphones in the next 5-10 years? What is your vision on that?
Well, it is very amazing to see just in 1 or 2 years how AI have been evolving. Now look at ChatGPT. It's almost matured as a robot. It talks to you for everything. So, but remember one thing, that no matter how well developed those AI features are, they're still software feature. So no software can be achieved without the hardware. So we as a smartphone brands are the hardware company, and we believe every AI technology in the future, finally, smartphone will become their entrance. So you cannot carry a laptop, you cannot not carry a PC everywhere around, but you can have a smartphone in your pocket. And if you foresee, not just in 5 years or 10 years, eventually smartphone will not be like today with a big display here. In the future, maybe smartphone will just become a small component with AI technology inside. So it understands your intention, it talks to you, it makes you arrangements. So it will become like a Jarvis of the Ironman. So I believe in the future, 5 to 10 years, everybody will have its Jarvis. That's our mission.
Like your personal assistant. Excellent. Thank you, Francis. Thank you to my dear panelists. Thanks for everybody that is watching us here live in Milan, but also remotely from all over the world. it was a pleasure. I think if there is one thing that we can be sure is that AI is here to stay, and it is already creating a big revolution on a positive way in our lifestyles. There are a lot of tips that we hear from our panelists. The only thing I can add to everything that was said is that let's use AI to enhance and support our experiences, but not to replace them, because there is a greater value in human interaction. So let's go out there. For the young people, travel, explore the world, meet new people, and explore different platforms like Isaac and other organizations that can really give you very fruitful experiences using AI at your side. Thank you very much. Thank you to my panelists, and have a lovely day. Thank you.
The global launch of the Realme GT6 series has now officially finished. Please follow the direction of our staff and proceed to the left side of the venue to visit the experience zone. Thank you all for joining us today. Thank you.